The Enigmatic Life of Cornel Ronald West, from Tulsa's heart to the pinnacle of thought. Hello, legendary viewers of Chronicles of Legends. As always, we bring you another captivating tale of a truly phenomenal individual. Today, we journey to Tulsa, Oklahoma, where, amid its pulsating rhythms and the whispers of spiritual sermons, were born a child destined to challenge, inspire, and transform our understanding of the world. Born on June 2, 1953, Cornel Ronald West emerged from a lineage steeped in faith, with his grandfather's Baptist sermons echoing tales of hope, resilience, and the eternal quest for truth. This wasn't just the birth of a boy, it was the dawn of an era, an epoch where intellectual fervor would merge seamlessly with spiritual introspection. As we delve deeper into his life, we'll witness how Cornel West transcended the confines of his birthplace to etch his indelible mark as a beacon in American philosophy, political discourse, and activism. Stay tuned as we unravel the threads of his extraordinary life, woven intricately with passion, purpose, and an unwavering pursuit of justice. The Private Chronicles of Cornel West, a journey through family, love, and learning. In the West household of Tulsa, Oklahoma, young Cornel was cradled not just in love, but in a rich legacy of intellectual and spiritual pursuits. Irene B. West and Clifton L. West, his parents, were not just caregivers. They were the very compass that oriented Cornel's nascent curiosities towards a path of learning and enlightenment. The year was 1966, when Cornel, brimming with youthful exuberance, first stepped into John F. Kennedy High School. The school, renowned for its commitment to academic excellence, became the foundational stone upon which Cornel's formidable intellectual journey would be built. But as destiny would have it, this was only the beginning. By 1973, he found himself walking the hallowed corridors of Harvard University. It was here that Cornel's voracious appetite for knowledge was further ignited, setting him on a path that few dared to tread. His commitment to academia was so profound that by 1980, Princeton University had honored him twice with degrees. A feat not just of academic prowess, but a testament to Cornel's relentless quest for wisdom and understanding. Parallel to his academic odyssey ran a tapestry of personal relationships that added depth and color to the fabric of his life. In 1981, Cornel's heart resonated with the love of Ramona Santiago. Their union, filled with shared dreams and passions, bore them a son, Clifton West. However, as the sands of time shifted, their paths diverged. Cornel then found love again with Leslie Kotkin, whom he married in 2015. Their journey together, though short-lived, ending in 2018, was a chapter filled with shared experiences and growth. But love, with its mysterious ways, led Cornel to Anahita Madavi in 2021. In her, he found not just a life partner, but a kindred spirit, echoing his beliefs, philosophies, and aspirations. Out of his union with Idol Gurtas came a daughter named Dylan Zaytun West, a beacon of the future generation. Through the kaleidoscope of these relationships, Cornel's beliefs, philosophies, and written works took shape, each experience adding another layer of depth and perspective to his vast repertoire. Cornel West's journey is not just a tale of love and learning. It's a chronicle of a man whose life, both personal and professional, was intricately woven with threads of passion, pursuit, and profound reflection. Cornel West, the intellectual vanguard of modern America, the tapestry of American thought in the late 20th and early 21st centuries, is vibrant and filled with diverse voices and perspectives. And amidst this panorama stands an intellectual giant, Cornel West. His name resounds in academic halls, activist gatherings, and literary circles. But what truly etches West's mark in the annals of thought is his daring exploration into the very fabric of American society, race, gender, and the never-ending dance of class struggles. Picture the tumultuous landscape of the late 1900s, a society grappling with civil rights movements, the feminist wave, and ever-increasing economic disparities. In this setting, young Cornel West sought to comprehend the vast complexities of his nation. And as he delved deep into academic waters, he drew inspiration from the wellsprings of intellectual titans, figures like W.E.B. Du Bois, who passionately chronicled the lives and aspirations of Black Americans in the early 20th century, James Baldwin, with his piercing narratives on racial and sexual discrimination, and John Dewey, who believed that democracy must be grounded in an educated and engaged society. Influenced by such stalwarts, by the 1980s and 1990s, West began weaving his unique intellectual tapestry. His philosophy was not just a mere reflection of societal norms, but a clarion call for a progressive future, one where societal introspection wasn't just encouraged, but celebrated. But what were the crux and cornerstone of Cornel West's theory? Those who've pored over his seminal works like Race Matters, published in 1993, would find a resounding call for justice, not just in letter but in spirit. He championed equality, not just as a societal need, but as a spiritual imperative. Dive deeper, and you'll discover his incisive critiques on the intersections of race, capital, and societal frameworks. For West, it wasn't just about highlighting these interplays, it was about dissecting them, understanding their intricacies, and positing ways in which society could evolve beyond its limitations. In Cornel West, America didn't just find a scholar or a public intellectual, they found a beacon, one that illuminated the challenges of the present while lighting the path to a more equitable future. Cornel West's Odyssey of Honors, from written words to spiritual pursuits. In the realm of academia and societal discourse, awards and honors are not just gleaming trophies, but profound acknowledgments of an individual's impact on the world. As the curtain rises on Cornel West's theater of achievements, the spotlight reveals a cascade of recognitions and accolades that span decades, underscoring the magnitude of his influence. In 1993, the literary world stood in rapt attention as Cornel West's Race Matters, a collection of essays that delved deep into racial, moral, and ethical issues in America, garnered widespread acclaim. Such was the impact of this work that the American Book Award deemed it worthy of its prestigious recognition. This wasn't just a nod to West's literary prowess, but a testament to the pertinence and depth of his insights. But the applause didn't stop there. The BET Network, which has been at the forefront of recognizing monumental contributions in various fields, spotlighted Cornel West in a grand way. In an illustrious ceremony awash with celebrities and influential figures, Cornel West was bestowed with the BET Honors Award for Education. This award, given to luminaries who've made significant strides in the educational realm, further cemented West's status as an intellectual paragon. While these awards would have been a pinnacle for many, for West, they were but milestones in a vast journey. The NAACP, an organization with a history of over a century in championing civil rights, took notice of West's literary contributions. They recognized the depth and influence of his biographical and autobiographical writings, so they nominated him for the Image Award for Outstanding Literary Work, Biography-Autobiography. Yet for those who've closely followed West's journey, they'd know that his aspirations soared beyond accolades and literary laurels. Deep within him burned a passion for spiritual and societal evolution. It was this passion that led to the establishment of the Network of Spiritual Progressives. This organization wasn't just a testament to West's spiritual inclinations, but mirrored his overarching vision, a society that married spiritual growth with progressive societal values. Cornel West's voyage through the seas of recognition and achievements paints a portrait of a man not just content with personal accomplishments, but driven by an unyielding desire to uplift society at large. Each award, Each recognition serves as a chapter in the grand narrative of his enduring legacy. The Chronicles Beyond the Limelight, unraveling the mystique of Cornel Ronald West. In a world teeming with glitz, glamour, and the allure of popular culture, the name West often conjures images of the magnetic Kanye West, complete with his chart-topping albums and headline-grabbing antics. But delve a little deeper, and you discover another West, Cornel Ronald West. While the world might attempt to link the two by the commonality of their surname, they tread separate paths, bound not by blood but by their individual quests for authenticity. Amidst the dense foliage of Cornel's achievements lies a lesser-known gem, his tryst with the world of acting. Not one to be confined to academic chambers, Cornel ventured into the cinematic realm, showcasing a versatility few could muster. His cameos and roles, while not numerous, resonated with his characteristic depth, adding another facet to this multifaceted gem. But a man of such intellectual stature naturally invites curiosity beyond his artistry, into the realm of his political ideology and beliefs. Here, the canvas of Cornel's convictions reveals intricate designs. Not confined by party lines or populist sentiments, Cornel's politics arise from the bedrock principles of justice, equality, and love. These aren't just abstract concepts for him, they're the very compass guiding his engagements. His critiques, sharp and unyielding, are not merely against individuals, but against systems, any system that falters in upholding these timeless values. As we meander through the pages of history, tracing the imprints left by an intellectual titan, a vivid tableau unfolds. Cornel Ronald West, who once was just a young boy absorbing the tales and rhythms of Tulsa, Oklahoma, grew to harness his deep roots, surmount the challenges flung his way, and seize every opportunity. The result? A legacy that resonates, echoing through the corridors of time. Whether it's in Tulsa's pulsating heart or on global stages where his voice ripples with conviction, Cornel stands as both a lighthouse and a connective span, illuminating pathways with hope and bridging the chasm between raw knowledge and transformative action. Every facet of his life, whether it's the familial ties that molded him, the prestigious recognitions that celebrated his genius, or the profound wisdom he generously bestowed upon the world, converges seamlessly. This confluence crafts a mesmerizing mosaic, an embodiment of the passion, essence, and the eternal spirit of Dr. Cornel Ronald West. Your turn, Legends. As we wrap up this journey through the life of Cornel Ronald West, we turn to you, our cherished viewers. What resonates most with you about Dr. West's legacy? How has he influenced or inspired your perspective? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you appreciate these deep dives into the lives of legends, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join us on the Chronicles of Legends channel. Together, let's continue celebrating stories that deserve to be told.